Yo, what the hell, chat? I mean, okay. What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Marvel Superhero Standard video. So the set has been out for a couple of days, and I've been looking at tournament results for a deck list that played Marvel Superhero cards that was also being successful. So I stumbled upon this deck list that won one of the most recent Standard Challenges. It's an Izzet Spelemental deck list featuring 4 copies of Namor the Submariner. You can see right here the result, 8-1, first place, built by Linden43. So let's have a look at this deck. And I actually think that Namor is a fantastic card for this list because it solves one of the biggest issues that you may face playing Spelementals, which is Graveyard Hate. Now, Graveyard Hate really slows this deck list down because you're relying on creatures that get discounted based on like instants and sorceries in your graveyard, like Eddimer Crab, for instance, a 7-mana 5/5 with flash, but it costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard, enters tapped if it's not your turn, and when it enters, you tap up to 2 target creatures. Eddimer Crab is a way for you to get Thunderflock discounted to 2 mana, as Thunderflock is a 9-mana 5/5, but it costs X less to cast for X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. It's a flyer, and when it enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental creatures to their owner's hand. Now, most of these Spelemental lists also play a few copies of Earth Elemental. This one only plays 1. Spell costs X less to cast, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard that are instant cards, sorcery cards, and or have an adventure. It's a 6-mana 4/5, helps you get that Thunderflock discounted. So you can imagine playing this deck list and running into Graveyard Hate. It slows you down so much and gives your opponent such an advantage, and most of the time you're just going to get run over. But not with Namor the Submariner, as Namor is capable of flooding the battlefield with Merfolk. Namor is a 3-mana 4-toughness creature with flying, and its power is equal to the number of Merfolk you control. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with one or more blue mana symbols in its mana cost, create that many 1/1 blue Merfolk creature tokens. So Namor does not rely on the graveyard at all, but still takes advantage of all these very cheap blue sorceries and instants that you're running in this deck list. So you have your classic cantrips like Opt, you have your Sleight of Hands, you have things like Spell Pierce, you got a Spell Snare in here, you have a Bounce Off. There's also 2 copies of Boomerang Basics, which I thought normally I would probably prefer 3 copies of Bounce Off in this deck list as a way to also protect Namor. But this list has some bounce synergies with 2 Roaring Furnaces in here too, a 2-mana enchantment. And when you lock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hands target creature an opponent controls. Boomerang Basics can pick that up and also give you a card, because Boomerang Basics is a 1-mana sorcery where you return a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and if you control that permanent, you get to draw a card. So nice cantrip effect and a very valuable bounce effect as well. There's also multiple copies of Storm Chaser's Talent in the sideboard, so I'm assuming Boomerang Basics is in the main for the Storm Chaser's Talent synergy as well. Now, this deck also runs 3 copies of Flow State, really good card advantage spell. You have 2 copies of Winter Night Stories 2 in here. This is a 3-mana sorcery, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card with Harmonize 5. But as you can see, a lot of blue instant sorceries to just go crazy with Namor Spelementals has gotten a very nice upgrade. We'll see if it sticks around. I think it will, because I think it's a very nice way to close games out. So with all that being said, let's dive into the gameplay and let's see if Namor the Submariner is going to win us some games with a Merfolk army. Let's get started. Okay, well, we do have to find the man of the hour, Chad. The Pirate RuneScape song. Ooh. Ocean Man is a good one. If we the first time we see Chad, the first time we play Chad, we'll play Ocean Man. You're gonna Spell Pierce that? Okay. I feel weird playing Izzet, but we're doing it for Chad, you know. Chad, aka Namor, aka the Submariner. Sea Shanty gets requested. Alright, say less. Chat? What's going on with my Steam vents? Why is it tapped? Why is my whole... Look at my client, bro. Oh my god. Alright, off to a good start tonight. We're cooked. Look at fucking what is happening. Can't have one normal... We can't have one normal day in this household, bro. Oh my god. How am I supposed to target anything? Right. I don't... I think my opponent has 2 lands in play. Yo, what the hell, chat? I mean... Okay. Right. I'm right. Okay, so that one's over there right now. Oh my god. Right. This is the perfect song for this moment. W song request for real. Reality fractured. Yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna be impossible to win like this. Give the circus music, dude. Why am I roping? I passed the turn. Where's Eddie going? Right. So, what are we up against? Mirror mid-range? Like, I couldn't see what lands they had control of, I guess. Demir mid. Right. No, I don't want that one. Oh my god. It's going to hell. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, this sideboard is never going to go through, I fear. I mean, I don't even know if it matters, y'all. Like, I don't even know if I can get through this sideboard screen. The temperature of your system. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay, this looks normal so far. That looked kind of smooth. Also, Chad's here. Okay, I told you guys when Chad gets played, we gotta play Ocean Man, so... Run it, I guess. Here you go. So we'll take any instance we can get. Like, the game is playing normally now. What the fuck was that? What was that about? I'm genuinely so scared. It's a weird bug, right? It certainly is weird. Sniping final boss, yeah. Crazier that we won that match. Opponent, I like... What a weird match, bro. What? Okay. That was a fever dream. I don't think it's gonna happen again, chat. Let's keep it. Hello, opponent. Probably gonna burst lightning that, I guess, but I could also hold on to spell pierce. It's a bit of a weird spot to be in, I guess. Probably supposed to just pass here. Obviously, they can protect their stuff, but I don't want the boomerang basic shenanigans to take place here, so... That was a weird... Sleight of hand. I think I'm gonna try to, like, burst the otter then. Little Stevie Banger. Will that match be the highlight clip of the YouTube video? If this makes it to YouTube, yeah, that's like a 10 out of 10, you know? Peak entertainment. Absolute cinema. Anyway, like, now the client's acting normal, so what the fuck was that? You hope to see it again. Yeah, seriously. It was peak. Alright, I do need a land. This is such a, like, Namor themed island. Chat would be proud, you know? But it's Chad, he's right here. Chad's like, hey, yo, you called me. I don't know if Chad's too safe to play right now, though. Gotta be a little careful there. Probably take a land here, too. You just gotta hold on. Chad is here, Chad. He's here, he's here. Theme is Spain. It's the Spanish, like, out jersey. See, right there. He's just Chad. I don't think he has, like, a little intro. He's just Chad. We're trying to fire up a flow state, too. One of those moments I really wish that, flow state was instant speed, but, you know. Can't believe Chad won the vote. Because Chad is, like, it's just silly, you know? Chad is just a joke. And that's why it's great. Okay. He looks cool though, like I don't mind. More like a bald, like almost bald Aquaman. Who came first? This guy or Aquaman? Who stole from who? I'd be tempted to try Eddie Merc, but Namor was first, so DC stole. They got their own Eddie, huh? Just preparing for that. It's from the 40s. Okay, let's try the Roaring Furnace here on the crab. Why was matchup so weird, you know? Yeah, we're not doing that, buddy. Nice try. Help yours at the ready. One of the OGs. He's an OG. Nice. Hold on to this. Try to set up the Chad, you know. There's stories with Namor and Cap in World War II. The hell? Wait, what? How would he? What the hell is he gonna do in World War II? Be in the trenches? Like, what is he gonna do in the trenches? Isn't he like a fucking fish? Fish human? I mean, if I guess if he's in like the trenches, then yeah. Sink boats. Sure, as Cap on the boat too then. Probably hold on to Spell Snare, I guess. No, this is just we're trying out the non-Leviathan version first, the one that won the challenge, and then we can always swap to that. I hope holding on to Spell Pierce is the right move, but we'll see, chat. I guess not. There goes Chad. Rip. Bye, Chad. Or Spell Snare, I mean. 07 Chad, for real. Two cards at least. Yeah, I ate 2 cards. We take those. Yeah, the otter army is on the way, but if we can just get a Thunderflock, we cleared them up really nicely, so I'm not too worried about it. Just gonna hold here. He was a cool villain in Black Panther 2. He's in Black Panther 2? Dang, okay. Namor is funny because he's a merman and also unrelated, he's a mutant. The mutation is wings, allowing him to fly. He lives underwater. Damn, okay. But it's like, we're not doing this. Like anti-hero stuff. Right, right. Hey, W chat, the more you know. Thanks for the lore drop, chat. Okay, so the prowess player did not have the patience to play that out. We love to see it. I guess we'll take another Thunderflock here. I guess we'll take an Annul, I guess, right? There's some Spell Pierces. I guess we definitely could take a Ghost Vacuum. Not sure how to feel about this Soul Guide Lantern, but... Furnace is fine. Spell Snare is fine, I believe. Spell Snare hits... Or does Spell Snare hit too little in this matchup? Does Spell Pierce just clear up more? There's so many good cards, it's like tough to justify some stuff, you know? Doo-doo. Yeah, if they are playing a lot of get outs, which I guess they were, and it's probably alright, isn't it? Prismari Charm is nice. Yeah, my family's from Spain, so many a times. Game flow stays pretty big. True, true. I think this is okay. I'm gonna try this out. On land, it's not gonna work. Okay. What? I'm gonna restart this client. Dude, I swear I didn't click that. I would not have... Come on. Eastern European? No, no. Yeah, I did not want to keep this, but here we are. Hopefully it works out. I need to land. Thank God. Maybe I'll be able to get away with this one. Prismari Charm has a chance at succeeding. Probably not. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make it work now, you know what I mean? So, we will. Let them win. Please. Hopefully this Prismari Charm can snipe 2 otters. That would be pretty good value right here. W Prismari Charm. The sad truth is, it's like the best way to fight is that displaying is that. It's so lame, but it's true. The opponent's got enough boomerang basics, so they're unbothered. Is that Slayer? Schneerman, thank you for the 42 months. Appreciate you. Your Mono Blue is the best. Is that Slayer? Yeah, that list goes hard. Like, I love that deck. And now I'm setting up my Cinderflux too. We're just buying ourselves some time, I guess. Opt for a land. You know what? I'll take another land, I guess. Why not? A lot of whether or not this stuff's gonna work out is gonna rely on Eddie's survival. That opponent's gonna have to play into it, so we'll see how that goes. Flow state? Okay, I guess so. Yeah, we're playing the new Izzet Spelementals with 4 copies of Namor, aka Chad, aka the Submariner. Ended up winning the recent Standard Challenge, so like the first deck list that won a challenge with 4 copies of a Marvel card in there, so we gotta check it out, man. And like I said before, out of all the Spell Elemental decks, I find Izzet Spell Elemental's the most... Out of all the Izzet decks out there, I found Izzet Spell Elemental's the most bearable one of them all. Do I just slam double Thunderflock and say fuck it? Probably, man. Probably. Get the burbs. Take advantage of it. Try to deal with it. Yeah, so this is this could be the new truth, but yeah, 4 copies of Chad. I'm definitely down to play it, you know. Oh, they're salty. They're mad. They're so mad, bro. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, you mad. I know they got a crab. I know they do. Do they not have it? I'm just trying to 5-check him. Do you have an answer? I do. Dang, okay. Chad. Alright, let's get Chad up in here. Fought an Esper Mids player earlier, was good. Esper Mindstone player? Esper Mindstone. So it was like Blink or something? That's pretty cool. It's gotta be Eddie Merc. Like, they need Eddie Merc Crab here. Chad! Does Chad live? Get out to counter Chad, not pick up any Merc. I mean, choices, I guess. He's gonna try to do the get out, buy it back, I guess. Temperature is 31 in this room right now, so, you know. I've just accepted my fate, really. Bunry, thank you for the 80 stream streak. Appreciate you. I've really just accepted my faith. Like, it is what it is. But I have another crab, then. Okay, this opponent was lost. They were BMing. Like, if they needed to pick get out up there so that they could replay, like, crab and stun my birds. But they didn't, so I'll take it. Okay. This is a gamble. I'm on the draw. I feel like it's a gamble worth taking. See where we end up. Chad Albina Chad. Yeah, it's been our coolest summer in memory. Weird times. Yeah. Choo choo choo. Oh, that's recruit. Alright, we need to find some lands up in here. Hey, what's up, Al? I mean, part of me wants to hold up Spell Snare, of course, but chat, I really do need lands. I guess I have a turn though, don't I? I guess I have a turn. It would be quite terrible if they do like Prax Offense or any of that shit, you know? Kinda gotta stop that. How you doing today, Al? Hope you're doing good. Where's my Chad? Surviving. Right, right. Mr. Mole, you will get countered. Get him banned. Okay, red even shows up. We do love to see that. We just have to be really, really careful, you know, because, okay, Thunderflock is necessary, but then I need to find the crab somewhere. So hopefully we'll get close to that. You just have to make your own AC styrofoam cooler with ice plus fan blowing down into the top and blowing out a hole in the side to cool my room. Okay, hey, that's nice. Very innovation popping off. Yamashiro, thank you for the prime. Oh shit, Uppies is quite bad news. Uppies is gonna have to get hit by the roaring furnace. The best deck I've played so far this new season, this era of Marvel superheroes, has definitely been Blue White Prison. We're like 7-1 with that one. Yeah, it's true. Oh, they're playing at 2 AM. So I'll have your stream on the side. Yep. Well, I don't think I can take that damage. For the AC fund, I appreciate it. Thank you. No, I'm kind of just like sitting it out at the moment. Like, I'm not sure if it's ever gonna get this warm again, but we'll be okay, chat. For real. Second uppies, that's kind of bad news. And these like pop edge recruits are also just like murdering us. So yeah. Mainboard uppies is destroying us. Chad, you're not gonna help right now. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Chad. It's just not happening, bud. Holding up okay in the heat. Well, you know, trying. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, we needed to get to the Thunderflock, y'all. Like, we're gonna have to go into game 2 and 3 here, I think. It's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna concede, I think. They slowed us down way too much. Damn you, uppies. Damn you. Flash freezes, Thunderflocks. Maybe an Ashlizzlle Rekindled matchup, actually. If they're trying to hit on my graveyard, I could just try to ramp into things. Vibrant Critique. Spellpier's probably not going to get the most value this game. Mar Charm, Outburst is good. Roaring Furnace will be good. We could one Winter Night Stories, perhaps. And could one of these guys. They're pretty easily cut, right? Alright, let's try this out. Let's go! Very synthy. I'm not sure if they're the Gearhulk version. I think they're the Practice Offense version. Oof. This is a tough one. I think Flash Freeze. How's the set? Say I'm a bit turned off. How's it feel? Quite good to me. Like, I mean, I enjoy it. Is this just supposed to be Roaring Furnace? Trees it. We're trying to have fun with it, you know? Ooh, it feels like 2 lands is the right way to go. Okay, let's try this out. Still gonna hold on to ops, you know, bluffing a little bit. Fucking uppies. Damn it. Uppies, no, please. Be nice, bro. Be nice. Evil uppies is evil. Anyway, there's only one person that can fight uppies. It's Chad. And he will. He will fight uppies. Chad will lock in. Well, I think I'm probably supposed to furnace the Keynet Curator. I want to set it up so bad, though. But I will probably lose my... Well, you know what? Fuck it, chat. Let's get Chad going. I'm looked in. Make some merfolk, you know. I'll just see if I can fire off an op to make at least one merfolk and then see what we can do. But at least at 4 toughness, he's making a pretty good blocker too. So we love to see that. Oh shit, it's Leatherhead. Ooh, okay. Not the card we're looking for right now. Okay, we're kind of flooding a bit. I'm assuming we just grill uppies here. Oh, what is going on? I'm flooded as fuck. Whoa. Chat, I am so flooded right now. Not necessarily the energy we're looking for, I guess. Because I think normally this is a pretty decent matchup, but... not with these draws. Hardcasting Thunderflock challenge. I may just have to go into the sauna. But then I have to deal with Leatherhead first, sadly. Oh, shit. Roboroid is here. I mean, this is lame, you know. This is just lame. These draws are unusual. I think it's a very beatable matchup, but not like this. Probably time to concede, right? Unless I can top deck Eddie Merc, maybe. So I won't concede just yet, but... yeah, it's not good. Spell Elementals without being able to play spells out, not really gonna work. I'll see if I can gamble on our good friend... Crab with Thunderflock, and then maybe we could do something, but I'll just tank as much damage as possible here. Six. We got Eddie to show up. Eddie! Eddie! Mr. Bird Crab! Only shit we can do. Eddie has arrived. There's hope. What were your conclusions on the new tools for Prison? I thought they were fantastic. We went 7 like in 1, I believe. So initially 7-0 and then I lost 1 game, so 7-1, but... Grill that one. I'm thinking about just like Thunderflocking again here to just slow them the fuck down, like... Well, I think there's definitely things that they can do. Like, they could set up, like, your Hulk and then find removal, I think, as well, but... The Colorstorm deck is fun to play. The more fun, the Opus one... I think the Opus one is, like, a tier 2.5 deck, and I think Elementals or Spell Elementals is, like, lowest tier 1.5. I think there's a big difference in power level. Like, I would even disrespect the Opus deck and put it at tier 3, but, you know... I don't think the Opus deck is that good at all. It's very, very vulnerable. This one is, like, solid. But I don't mind playing this deck. It reminds me a little bit of playing, you know, good old... let me go ahead and deal 2 damage here. Tap that. Reminds me of playing just, like, kind of like a tempo-y deck. So, tier 3 is high praise for Opus. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to, like, shade it too much. But, you know, it's just... They're just not on the same level, I fear. So, yeah. Okay, we got away with that one. Mr. Murkrab showed up and saved us. Now let's run it back, you know? Easy peasy. The cool but rude. Like, there's so many cards that do trigger T'Challa, but people just like to say, oh, stock up exists, so it's useless. I disagree with that, personally. NX, yeah, I think NX triggers T'Challa too, so, I'm gonna hit that Llanowar Elves. Yeah, I'm a believer, sorry. Like, yeah, stock up and stuff do exist, but, you know. Still think it's good. Get back after a year or two, can you recommend new substitute cards for OG Cookies? Oof, OG Cookies had a lot of things rotate out of it. But we may actually have a look at Cookies again at some point. Maybe today, with some new cards. But a lot of the staples rotated, so that's kind of sad. Deck hasn't really done much. And the meta has evolved in weird ways too. Sleight of hand, dramatic critique. Probably better than my good friend Chad here. Now, I get you, Newt. I get you. But I think it's just like a gamble on what matchups you're gonna face, and I feel like it has more targets than it doesn't have them, so... It's my, my 2 cents, I guess. I got X's 1 here. I could stop the Temple Garden to stop the Badger from valuing. Guess I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm wearing my Spain jersey. They're playing tonight, so, you know, I gotta lock in. Okay. I see a Sunderflock in my future. Yeah, we're checking this list out because of the 4 copies of, Namor that also won the challenge, so... Ah, not the fucking uppies. Uppies, get out of here! Chat, uppies is being mean. Somebody stop him. Uppies the betrayer, not for real. Started with Eddie. Get him going. Yeah. Hopefully they can deal with Crab and then we can flock him still. Get flocked. Woo! I'm sad Chad had to go, but I'm curious to see Chad's performance against Control. I assume that would be really good. Especially in the matchups where, like, Sunderflock is a card you board out and all that. I think Chad could carry in Control. Don't give up, Chad. Not yet. You know, bud. Elle's sending me a meme. Ah, that's me for real. I don't know if Elle's still in the chat, but that's me for real. That's literally me. I'll share it with the chat. Chat deserves to see the meme. It's like these Rhaenyra memes from House of the Dragon. They're like just everywhere. Like this one's literally me. Me on New Year's Eve suggesting through layers of inebriation that I bring out my Switch for Mario Kart. And I had everybody play Mario Kart on New Year's Eve. Right. Me. Anyway, there's a phone stressing in the meantime. Hey, Ryan. Alright, so I will kill Uppies. Goodbye. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. Let's flock him, chat. Let's flock him. Alright, let's see if we can win it for life. I'm almost feeling like I should do Stroke Genius. I don't need these lands, you know what I mean? Okay, I was hoping maybe I could get red, and I could still play it. Dumped them, yeah. That's why I didn't play a land out there, by the way. I just didn't want to... I wanted to find red. I failed. That's alright. I see another flock here, so opponent can suffer. Let's go! It was looking tough, but we're looking alright now. Opponent, it would be such a shame if somebody had another Sunder flock. Ah, you mad. Gosh, it feels good to humble, like, a Badgerable player like this, though. Not gonna lie. Last point of damage with a Prismari Charm. Very clean. Alright. Never give up. That was looking tough at one point. Got through it, though. Okay, let's go. Chad is here. Hey, Chad! And Fireside Hand. Okay. This is the new Carly Rae Jepsen. Well, we're perceiving. Falsner could be nice. Okay. We're gonna have a Japanese alt version of every 1 or 2 mana draw spell. Yeah, we will. The Flash Flyers. I did! We played Blue White Tempo yesterday and we went like 7-1 with it. It was great. It's Slade. TLC Waterfalls. Ooh, that is a good one for Chad. I guess I should try and see if I can find a Burst Lightning. I need that. Okay. Crap needs to pop up right now. I follow Rivers. Such a banger. I get that for you as well. The remix, I assume? Or the original? Okay, we pierced that one. Get Chad here. Well, constantly running out of like spells in this deck. It's not the best way to go about stuff, is it? Well. Not a bad song. Definitely not like my favorite Carly Rae, but oh man. Chat. They didn't crack it? I'm shocked. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. What the hell? These are some cursed fucking draws. I'm sorry, chat. They are. It's gonna be hope the whole album is gonna be ballads. Yeah. That was cursed, you guys. That was cursed. Made me very sad. Yeah, this is the Magical Line Challenge winning list. Yep. So we're checking it out. But these draws are leaving a lot to be desired right now, I fear. Yeah. Basically. Starting time should be Hamlet. Oh no. Give this. Go sleight of hand. Go Roaring Furnace. There you go. France versus Norway. That'd be a good match, yeah. The Netherlands is supposed to win it all, though. I mean... if they end up stepping it up a little bit, who knows? But, I'm not sure how good the chances are. I think... I truly don't know... I have no clue what's gonna happen in that game versus Morocco. I have no idea, like... It's gonna be a very, very crazy match. I feel like I need some more spells for Namor, you know? But I obviously don't mind a Thunderflock. Okay, let's get Chad going. Chad's here. Alright, let's flood this battlefield with Merfolk ASAP. Opt? I'm assuming Chad can just thrive a little bit here. I mean, I want to keep casting more spells. Okay, well, maybe I just get rid of the forest so that I can set up the boomerang basics, I guess. Okay. Undisclosed reasons. Did you turn a Tyro and watching me? We're rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. How dare you? That was me during Spain, the first Spain match for sure, for sure. I definitely pulled a Tyra there. Yeah, his art is just very Chad-like. Especially his face. Like, look at that. Like, he's literally the Chad meme. Like, you cannot... You know, like, the classic Chad meme? You know exactly which one I'm talking about. Like, his face looks the exact same. He just, like... The Chad just has, like, a beard, and Namor doesn't. But, like, they have the long-ass chin like that. Like, the true, like, Chad chin. I mean, honestly, like, compare it next to each other, dude. Like, this is Chad... And then that's Chad right there. Like, they are the exact same guy. He just doesn't have a beard. He's just Morgan, yeah. It's just the truth. He's mogging. He's doing, like, the Slater dance meme. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but that's also what he's doing. Like, the face. Alright, get me some more merfolk up in here. Alright. 5. Getting somewhere. Yeah, the Raise the Past. Classic Meehan, for real. That was such a fun video to make, too. Yeah. World Cup's getting ridiculously high ratings in the US. The ratings have been higher than anything but American football. Damn, that's great. Yeah, the US is really pulling through with the support for the World Cup. It's great to see. It really feels like one of those rare moments where it feels like everybody's getting along for a day, you know? It's good to see. That's fine for now. Yeah, I mean, I did see the memes about Orange, but like as a European, like Ranch truly has that liquid gold vibe to it. Like that shit is good. Like you guys really cooked with that one. Yes, it's Spain shirt. Yeah, I'm looking in for tonight. The ruining the game with hydration breaks. Yeah. Just gonna let that go through. Thinking about maybe just like firing burst lightning into the face. Let's see if we can win with chat this round. I'm not sure, but we could try. Okay, so we have Roaring Furnace here. I have 3 damage into the face, so chat could be 5 plus yours 8. So we got 8 here. That would be 9. I don't know if I can do 11. I don't think we can do it, right, guys? From Spain, today's game is key. I mean, yeah, we just gotta win it, right? GG easy. Want somebody to bring you ranch for Magicon, please. Probably be a bit safety hazard, but nah, it's alright. It's alright. I'm thinking about actually just throwing it into the face. I mean, is that gonna backfire on me? And if so, how? Probably is, to be honest, because like potentially Harmonizer. So I'm just gonna go swing with Chad and then hold back here, and then Chad will win next turn, right? Easy. I just have to give myself the potential to tap something in case. We're going to Magical Amsterdam. Magical Amsterdam. I have a meet and greet. That will be cool. I hope to see some people there. That'd be sick. And I have like a main stage thing where I'm going to be on Pack It Up Live. Excited to do some crazy chaos drafting, I believe. So yeah, we got some fun shit. See, hang out with the besties. What else they got here? Souljaw, there's like a harmonizer bullshit happening this game. At least I locked in. So yeah, they're trying to attack with that. I'm gonna go ahead and deal 3 damage here and tap that. Then you can suffer. Let's go. Played around that real nice. Let's just be believers. I'm gonna gamble on it. Let's gamble! Woo! Keep. Alright, I want to win this game, and then we're gonna brew something. Time for Loki. See if Loki can thrive. Gotta start off with sleight of hand. Okay, land. Loki, God of Mischief, the 2-mana one that's cooking in Modern, apparently. That's the one we're gonna check out. Oh yes, oh yes. Upkeep, stop, Vibrant Outburst. 3 damage to Choco. Tap the forest. Let's see what Vibrant Outburst was designed to do. Loki, yeah. Very nice. I could do Bounce the Forest. That's pretty nice. Slows him down a shitload too. And then maybe a Prismari Charm to Surveil. Upkeep. Bounce it. Bonus getting bullied. Gotta buy ourselves some time to fire off a nice Thunderflock, you know? That we certainly are doing. Badger? Earthbender's Ascension. I wish I could counter that, but that is not happening right now. Just Serville to draw, I guess. Okay, I don't think we want Chad at the moment. I think we're gonna have to set up a Thunderflock soon. Flash Freeze. Interesting card. Okay. Just wanting to make them commit with a little bit more. Maybe hold on to Flash Freeze. Hold on to Flash Freeze. Holigen, yeah. Holigen, my hero. The Oculus version that had a Holigen and Monastery Mentor in there. Never forget. It was peak, I'm afraid. It was peak. Zorius Oculus. Easiest Flash Freeze ever. I mean, do we flock him? Yeah, let's flock him. Let's get these 5/5 set up. Whee! I mean, we were definitely part of Oculus's history, that's for sure. We were definitely part of it. I don't want to say I invented them, but definitely helped innovate them. Easy! Landfall destroyed! Chat, deck is fire. I mean, obviously it is. And I did think that Namor performed too. Like, I think Chad did put the work in, you know, so